Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another episode in our Dune Awakening saga. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. It will help me out immensely. Thank you to all of those who have already done so. Alright, so a few new additions to the base. We have our weapons fabricator and our survival fabricator. This will allow me to make a MK3 cut array so I can begin harvesting aluminum and get an ornithopter. Uh, this allowed me to craft some weapons that I needed. One sec. Um, the weapons that I needed, I'm a solo player and you guys know my fighting skills are about nil. So I believe in overwhelming force. I mean, I'm a crafter. So I'm going to craft a weapon, if capable, at least a tier or two higher than the enemies that I'm fighting so I can one-shot them. Now, for the purists out there who are warriors, they're like, oh, rah, 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 it's cheating. No, it's not. I'm a crafter. The only thing I care about is getting components. That's it. Resources and components. I don't care about the fighting. It's a necessary component, but if I can take them out with one headshot or one body shot, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So in that regard, I went ahead and crafted the Artisan Disruptor MK11. It's an excellent handheld, like pistol-like device. It will help take down shields very nicely. But the house drill shot, which is a shotgun, and it's mid-range, so its effective range is 66 meters, whereas this guy's effective range is 10 meters. So if they're right up on you, this is pretty good, although it's still even though it's a level beyond iron, it's a steel tier weapon that I have here for the Artisan Disruptor. It still takes a full clip to take down a guy with shields. This dude right here will one-shot most things in maybe 2, possibly 3 shots, so you would have to reload. But, you use some Bene Gesserit skills or something like that to freeze the guy. And even with shields, they're going down. So I like this. We're getting ready to go out and try it right now. So this weapon takes heavy darts, and this guy takes light darts. We've got our blood bags. We're going to switch out to our Karab armor. I'm going to have to respec some of my skills because I'm seeing that my play style more leans towards ranged. So my Bene Gesserit stuff that's kind of over here, yeah, I want the Bendu sprint. I wouldn't mind keeping the weirding step. But 2 skills in this, nah. I mean, if they're up on me and I'm having to use a blade, it's because I'm out of ammo. But by that time, they should be weakened. That 1 skill point in each of these would do me all right. And definitely voice training. Rapid register, ignore these things. That's good control. Rather than prana bindu stability, I might put something into that, but all of this, the vitality, trauma recovery, sun tolerance, self-healing, metabolized poison, and poison tolerance, I definitely want those. The knife skills, not so much. I think that my trooper, I'm going to definitely have to do his stuff, and probably something with the mentat as far as rifle. assassin shot, but that's if you shoot somebody in the back of the head. I'll have to think about that. 5% more damage if you shoot them when, shooting them in the back. So I don't know about that. All right, so let's get ready to go. Today, I want to do Fila's Hideaway, Slaver's Regret, and the Bulwark. Now, Fila's Hideaway, I think, is going to be similar in size to Ghanima Cavern, which had a few guys. When you have these singular ones that don't have a secondary exit, like Fila's Hideaway does, and Ghanima's Cavern does, there's only 2, maybe 3 guys inside of these singular ones, but this guy probably hold about as many guys as this, although this might have more. But let's go and find out. Well, that was kind of goofy. Okay. Which way are we going? Behind us. Looks like the Sardaukar are out. Alright, let's just make sure we're loaded up before we do anything, and let's just get ourselves healed up and drink water from our catch pockets and go ahead and change out into what we need to have on. So, first place we want to go is Fila's Hideaway. That's somewhere over here. It says 115 up. Okay. $45 up, probably right up in there. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we're getting ready to do Fila's Hideaway. Yes, we are. And let's put on some shields. Back up. Fila's not very welcoming. I actually thought this would be a bigger deal than that, but hey, we got 6 of those EMP generators and we need those things. I'm not so worried about iron. There's so much of it around here, it's so easy to get. Alright, I'm looking at so right up there is where I want to go. You probably want to
Someone's here.
and that's what I mean by it being a one-shotter.
I see someone.
That's very nice. And I got a Karab camp discovered. And let's get their blood, because we did remember our blood sacks this time. This should be an interesting journey inside for these intel points. Oh, jeez. That's just... you don't have any backup. So it burrowed in. It burrowed in and took care of them, which is nice. 3. Oh, jeez. This is just vicious, man. Just the way I like it. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it so you cause pain and disruption. All right. Let's see, what do we got around here? Nothing that I'm seeing. There's a chest up there. I don't know how I went by that, but I did. Okay. Let's see this other side. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What is this? Nothing. This should have some complex machinery. Definitely need that stuff, guys. Like, oh, intel. Thank you.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I'll hit Arrakis in 3 hours. Alright, well. We got the intel, which was what we came here for. Really took care of those guys. Took those batteries. That's salvage. I don't need that. Is there a way up there from around here? No. How is there nothing here? guess I'm climbing. Just to make sure. That was fairly enjoyable. Nice to take them out from a distance. I can't wait until I get that sniper scope. I mean, that's going to just be too good to be true. Alright, so we've got one other guy, and that's this dude over here, the Bulwark. That must be them. They call themselves the Bulwark. Guess we'll see exactly what they're about. Alright, let's and let's drink some water. Okay. And we are reloaded. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I need me bloody binoculars. Where are they? I'm not seeing anybody. Somebody might have been through here. Oh.
Eyes on target.
Yeah, you weren't too happy about that, were you? You weren't expecting that. Where are you? Yeah, I hate those charge shots. Those damn things are a pain in the ass. Reload. I like that it automatically reloads itself for you. When it's empty. Man, this is so nice. It just makes doing this so enjoyable. I mean, again, as a crafter, I'm not interested in going nuts. Yeah, I know you're here. Got a whole bunch of... I guess I could take your bikes, but I don't need it. I've got my own. Did I take your blood already? Yeah. Alright.
Someone here.
He took a couple of hits. That's interesting. Or either my aim is just sucky, which is more than likely the situation. We still have to find the intel in this place. Alright, here we go. Well, we do have a whole bunch of people on the floor dead already, which is so nice. You know, I mean, Just wait till I get that sniper rifle, man. I am gonna be dinging people left and right. Oh, there's some ammo down there I didn't get. 3. There's the intel. It's nice. Get 5 intel points per thing over here, which is always appreciated. Some bandages here.
Brethren, stay away from Jabali Fleet. A great mob of House Halil's thrice-damned slavers has descended on the entire region. They're seizing every poor wretch they can lay hands on and dragging them off to the slave pits. I only escaped because I know the foul smell of a slaver better than anyone. I survived 2 years in the Harkonnen slave pits before escaping, and I have the inkvine scars to prove it. I'll die before I go back, and you would be wise to do the same. Flee or fight, but don't be taken alive.
Okay. Where's our cut array? Let's get these. We're here. 5. Let's get those batteries. And these. And I think that's about it. Besides the iron and stuff that's around here. And I'm just not seeing really anything else. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm done with this then. That was alright. Yeah, I've done everybody here, so time to go back and empty the pockets. So let's get out of the sun. It's always a good idea. Turn off those shields before we even contemplate moving towards Shai Hulud. I believe this is the way we want to go. Oh, somebody has an ornithopter here? Yeah. No access. I can't wait to get myself one of those bad boys. But for now, I am appreciative of what I have. Because before it was all hoofing it. At least we do have a motorcycle. Okay. Let's get off that boom, boom, boom. Don't want Shai Hulud. Okay, that was a good little excursion. We got this area done. We're a little bit closer to having explored Eastern Vermillius. We still have all of this here. More of this over here to get Eastern Vermillius. And of course, this stuff over here, which is where we're actually going next. We're going to cut across, go to the Haga Rift. We'll hit these 3 things, just make sure there are no camps there. There's some more intel here. We'll get that intel. And then we'll head on down into the Imperial testing station and probably see whatever is over here. But for now, that's going to be it. Old Man Alchemist out. Thank you for watching along with me. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. A little of 80 hours into this, and there's still so much more of this game to explore. It is truly a sandbox. I mean, I'm just loving it. The fact that I could go out. Yeah, I had to go and buy some stuff on the exchange. I had to buy some aluminum ingots that I think I got at a fairly decent price, 580 a piece, which seemed okay to me. And I had to get some heavy machinery, I think it's called, complex machinery. So I had to buy that in order to make the complex machinery I bought at the trade post. And yeah, I know but it's $500 a thing. I mean, I think it cost me $24K. Big deal. Easily make that. I made that and more selling steel ingots on the exchange, and I'm starting to understand how pricing works on the exchange. So making money in this game, if you price your stuff right, right now what the exchange is suggesting is actually higher than what people are willing to pay. You almost have to lower it by 25 to 50% depending on what you're selling. But there is a lot of room for a person willing to put in a little bit of work to make some decent money on just, whether you're gathering materials or you're selling items that are made. I saw some of the guns that I was looking for, people were selling, but they were used. I mean, some of them almost broken. I mean, the icon is like deep orange, just about to turn red, and they're selling it for 5,000-10,000 Solari, which is crazy. So, I mean, I think at that price, if you're acquiring everything that you need via adventuring, then really it's only time, because once you get the stuff you need, especially when you get a buggy and you can mine aluminum, there's no reason to, you don't have to, it shouldn't cost 100,000, 200,000 for a weapon. I mean, some of them, yeah, maybe tier 6, but I think there's a lot of opportunity there. So anyway, enough of that bibbling. Thank you guys for hanging with me. See you next time. Old Man Alchemist out. Peace.